Green prawns are one of Australia's true seafood delicacies, and yes, we do produce the very best in the world. But when it comes to storing green prawns, this is the way you have to go. They need to be in a nice slurry. That's some crushed ice and some rock salt. Now when it comes to preparing these beautiful creatures, it's quite simple. Just take the head off, one motion, and the body will come off as well in 1-2 motions, and we usually leave the tail on so you can hang on to it while you're eating. They do have a little entrail line, so you just simply pull that out with a knife, flick that away, and you're ready to serve. Now we're ready to prepare these for the barbecue, and I'm going to skewer them. Most important thing, your skewers must be soaked in cold water beforehand, otherwise they'll just burn once they're on the char grill. I've got some lean bacon here, so we take a slice of bacon, double fold it, and we take our prawn and we skewer him on, just like so. Then another little bit of bacon, another prawn, bacon, and we finish off with the prawn. And we're going to do that twice, and this will be an absolute delightful dish for the whole family on the barbecue. Now you can add different things to them. You can add capsicum, you can add pineapple, you can add just about anything you like. And always remember in cooking, have the things you like, it's most important. So there we are, we've skewered up there, last bit of bacon, and you'll see we get quite a healthy serve from just 3 of these beautiful big green king prawns. Okay, they're ready to go. Now to prepare them, I'm just going to give them a little touch of Cajun spices, and this adds a beautiful taste and flavour to our prawns. And the second most important thing when it comes to cooking is to make sure that you oil your prawns before they go on the char grill. Get out way, fly. Always get unwanted guests when I'm cooking outside. There we go. Fair bit of oil so then they won't stick to our char grill. So now we bring them over to our char grill, which has been pre-oiled, and that's very important, and we simply place them on, and you'll see that they sizzle straight away. We're going to give those about a minute and then we'll flip them over. Right, I'll fire up the little wok burner here and we'll put our pan on because we're going to make a delicious sauce. This has been on for about a minute or so, and we'll just turn them over and you'll see the nice char grilled effect you get on the prawns. And that's what we want. So we'll leave those there to cook. We don't want to overcook these because they do cook very quickly. Now we're going to make a nice little sauce, and this is going to be a coconut and pineapple glaze, just delicious. First up, we're just going to throw in a little bit of ginger and a splash of white wine, and we're just going to let that reduce down for a little bit, and we'll throw in some shallots, and we'll give those a little minute to dry fry off in that wine. That's fried off nicely, and to this we're going to add some fresh coriander leaves only, no stems, and some bird's eye chilies. Now these ones came out of my garden and they are red hot, so we're only putting in a small amount because we don't want to wreck the wonderful flavour of our sauce. The next step, we're going to hit it up with some pineapple jam. You can buy this in the supermarket, and there's about 2 tablespoons there, which will give us such a rich, luscious pineapple flavour. And then we're going to break it down with a little bit of Malibu, and that's where our coconut comes from. We're going to hit it up with about 70 mils, but watch out, this can flame. No, not on that occasion. Give it a little bit more, and we'll just let that reduce down for about a minute and a half until our prawns are cooked. We'll give our prawns one last turn, and as you can see, they're just about done as they're turning from opaque to white, and they've got a beautiful char grilled effect. Our sauce is over here reducing nicely. That needs about another 30 seconds, 45 seconds, and then we'll be ready to serve. Woohoo! Okay, our sauce is absolutely perfect, so we're just going to take a small amount and lay that down as a bed, and then we keep the rest to go over the top. And look at the rich colours that go in there. I've got a little ramekin of rice, and we're going to lay our luscious prawns on top of that. Now prawns come off the char grill looking absolutely salubrious, and we're just going to lay one that way, whoops, put in there, and then one the other way, across like that, and then a little bit of sauce over the top, looking good, and we finish off with a little bit of toasted coconut just to keep that nice tropical flavour and texture there. Well, there you have it. Fresh Australian Green King prawns in a tropical sauce of pineapple and coconut. Yeehaw! Our wine choice for this delicious prawn dish is a sparkling Pinot Noir Chardonnay.